Hello there, Seraphim17 once again, bringing you a continuation of Chapter 7 in my Human Revolution Give Me Deus Ex difficulty video walkthrough. And this is Maneuvers in the Dark. Or I think it's Maneuvers in the Dark, but as I mentioned in previous videos, the titling scheme of the content that I'm going to be putting forward for Deus Ex might not be 100% correct, but I assure you it will have every single part of the main game to guide you through. It's just that when you load it up and it tells you those little synopsises of each number, it's a little hard to read where one level ends and the other one begins, because you don't get achievements for doing levels, you get achievements for doing specific things, so it's a little bit confusing. But here we are anyhow in Shanghai, in Hengsha. And this is easily probably the coolest part of the game, purely because everything looks all Blade Runner-esque. I would have liked a little bit more neon, because everything's kind of dogshit brown and gold, which is a good aesthetic. It's just, I would have liked some pinks, because as anybody that knows me knows, I love a bit of pink. And that works in every connotation you want to give it, if you want to have a filthy mind, or if you want to just look at it from a design perspective. But I just love me some neon pink, especially the Kane and Lynch dirty neon pink. But what we're supposed to be doing here is we're looking for a hacker who the signal originated from, and we're going to be going to his apartment. And the best way to do it, I've found, is obviously by using stealth and by climbing up onto the rooftops. But do bear in mind, there is the bell tower mercenaries, who are pretty much the equivalent of the Shanghai police, and if they see you, it's an alarm. It's just like every other enemy who is hostile in the game, so as you get up here by these air conditioning units, you need to be as stealthy as you can. Now, however, we do have the ability to go invisible, and I'm going to be using it pretty much in every single environment after when I purchased it, because it is the most overpowered and useful ability that you can augment. I say overpowered, but maybe it's not overpowered. It kind of is. I suppose it's all up to the person who's using it. But right now, because on the map I can see that he's not looking towards me, and we do have quite a distance between us, I'm not using my cloak. What I would have done there if I'd have been seen is, as soon as it goes yellow, I would have turned my cloak on, got into cover, recharged the battery. But if you go through this door, you will effectively be in the hotel you have to sneak into, and now we have to stealth our way into the suite where the hacker's computer is, and where the guards are pretty much raping his room to find these hidden chips. And when I first got in this building, I gunned everybody down, I set off every alarm, and it was just fucking ugly. But on this run, I'll show you a nice and interesting strategy to get in. It's very simple. I do fuck it up at one bit though, because when I'm waiting for the hack to recharge, because as I've mentioned, I don't upgrade my hacking ability, so if there's anything that's 100% an alarm, I'm probably fucked. And I think I'm going to buy the ability to move things now, because I love this ability. It's the arm augmentation. So there you go. Be able to pick up the weights, move, throw heavy objects. I love that ability. It's a shame that the heavy objects weren't a kill when you throw them at enemies, because I threw a vending machine at one of the scrubbers at the end, and he didn't die. It just kind of wobbled him a little bit, which is disappointing, but you know, what can you do? But this air vent will lead you directly into the flat, and then you can just jump over the wall into this little cove where the computer is, and then you can start hacking it. And to my right, which I didn't realise, there will be a couple of worms and a couple of the nuke items to pick up to make this hack easier, because this is a mandatory hack, and it's quite difficult for a mandatory one. And you're going to see me fuck it up. But as I mentioned earlier, sorry, I've digressed like a bastard, as I usually do. I mess up after this, because when I'm waiting for it to recharge, I stand up, and when you walk, when you stand up, you release a hell of a lot more sound, and one of the guys cottons onto my sound, and he comes and investigates. It doesn't set an alarm off, it doesn't fuck me in any way, but it's sloppy, so avoid it. But look at that, a level 3 hack, and it's a 100% detection rate. It's like, that is just fucking cruel, that. And I'm not even too sure which direction I'm supposed to be going in, because the arrows do point away, but sometimes you still cannot be too, 100% sure on what you're doing. And I was about to reload then, because I thought I'd fucked it up, but instead I go back off it. And if you're just joining us on this video, a technique to... It's kind of a glitch I found in the game. Other people might have noticed it as well and mentioned it, but when you press B to stop a hack, instead of pressing X to quit, press Y and you will quit without losing any opportunities to hack again. It's very useful, it's very simple, and I'm surprised it's there actually. It's obviously something somebody overlooked. But once again, here I go with my atrocious hacking abilities. But we got lucky there because I used the nuke on the one I knew was going to set alarms off, and it enabled me get to the objective as swiftly as possible without incident. So there you go, and now that's hacked. You can look on here for the information, read the emails, check some shit out, and that will hit the objective for you. Sending the signal, and you're probably going to be talking to either Pritchard or Sarif or whoever the hell, Malik maybe. It's Malik. So now you have to stealth your way out of the building, and the best way to do it is the way you came in. I would not recommend going down the stairs and going out the front door, which is the way I did it the first time I played. The reason for this is there is a shit ton of guards in the courtyard outside the front of this hotel, and on the roof there's only two, and if you've got the ability to use the Icarus, you can just run and jump in cloak and land on the street floor and completely skip any trouble or hostilities whatsoever. But one thing that I would definitely say, try and get used to the feel and you know, the technique of using, is when you use your cloak, you get, if it's fully upgraded, you get 7 seconds from the second you activate it to the second it deactivates. And your energy bars are a little bit bullshit if you ask me, because I nearly got seen then, but I turned on cloak, and as soon as you're behind them, turn it off to save it, because he has to walk on a set pattern before he turns round, and I know I'm safe. But the energy system works that anything above the very first energy bar does not replenish itself. You have to replenish it with nutrients or any of the various ways you can do that. And I thought there was going to be an augment for the combat that enabled it so that when you did a takedown on an enemy, it didn't drain energy from you, so that you could feasibly become, you know, like a fucking ninja, because this guy's got hidden swords in his arms. Swords in his fucking arms, guys! This guy can open a letter, this guy can kill you, he can do whatever he wants, and yet he has to use batteries for it. Can you imagine this badass dude with augmented arms stood in fucking Tesco's queuing up for Duracell? You just wouldn't see it. It's just ridiculous and silly. Yet it's a mechanic that they've put in there to balance the game so that you don't feel too overpowered. So I assumed you would be able to get rid of that, but you can't. And I've just ranted into the end of that video, so I will see you in the next chapter, guys. Thanks for watching as always, and you take care now.